7,998, 7,999, 8,000. Hey there, Raquel here, alongside Holly, and we are here today to talk to our expert in our HealthWise department, Anna Fisher. We are excited to have her here. Over the years as travel agents, she gives us all of the advice on how to stay healthy, how to work out, nutrition, anything like that, and we're here to pick her ear. And I know that she's inspired me to be able to do over 7,000 curls in one sitting. And I know Holly has been hard at work this past week. Holly, how have you been doing with those curls?
Oh, pretty good. Pretty good.
Whoa! I think you can really notice it in your arms there. Those curls are doing you well, real well. I mean, Anna, with all of us at home across the globe right now, we need to share your nutrition tips more than ever. What advice can you give us when we literally have our snack drawer so close to us these days?
Hi guys, nice to be here. You guys are looking so fit, better than I've ever seen you. So some nutrition tips and I guess general immunity tips. First thing right off the bat, there's no secret diet or superfood or exercise routine that is going to ensure that we're always going to be healthy. But when it comes to our immune systems, our daily actions can certainly make a difference. So if we can consistently practice healthy behaviors, we can fight off or prepare our bodies to fight off any foreign invaders. The other thing about being consistent with our behaviors or healthier behaviors, oh, I like your dog, is that it helps us feel in control, which also helps us with stress and anxiety. So my top tips, number one, trying to eat well. Yes, we're all sitting a little bit closer to the kitchens. Those snacks are a little bit more handy to us. If we can focus on whole foods, getting enough fruit and vegetables, consuming an appropriate number of calories. So that means if you're not being as active as you usually would because you're stuck at home, then maybe just be mindful about the calories that you are ingesting. And then the last tip in the eating department is trying to reduce the amount of processed foods that you get. Back a few weeks ago when I was doing some panic buying, I ended up buying some naan bread that lasts for 3 months. I did feed it to my family. It was disgusting. I'm not so panicked anymore. So trying to be better with that. Next thing, try and remember your hygiene fundamentals. So of course, the washing of the hands, we've heard to the nth degree, but also just wiping down surfaces that we use all the time. So your keys or your phone or your wallet and your purse, that sort of stuff. Moving regularly. So not only trying to stay active to keep our heart rates up and stay healthy and strong, but anyone who's hunkered down over a laptop or a computer, you should try and get up and stretch every 20, 30 minutes or so. Reducing smoking and excessive alcohol consumption, that's sort of a no-brainer. Getting adequate sleep and managing stress. All of these things that I mentioned are sort of pillars of general health and wellness, and they will certainly help keep our nutrition up and keep our immunity systems really strong.
I love that. Awesome. Thank you. Like those are such really good and sometimes really easy suggestions for things that we can do as well. And I know how important our physical well-being is as well as our mental well-being. And I know personally these past couple months have been really, really hard and challenging for me mentally. That I've never really understood what it means to burn out or what that feels like and looks like to your body until I've been forced into a situation that I really had no control over. Yet I still try to control it, but clearly I know I can't now. So what pieces of advice do you have for those also struggling with mental wellness?
I'd say that the top two concerns for mental health from working at home or a mandated working from home are isolation or loneliness and burnout. So if you have friends or family or coworkers that you know live alone, try and reach out to them. Technology is so great these days. We can connect, visually with FaceTime and all of the different apps going. If you've got older folks that don't have any of this top technology, give them a phone call. Canada Post is still working really hard. A letter or a little card goes a long way as well. So that should help with anybody who's feeling some of the stresses of loneliness. When it comes to burnout, I guess just general mental health and top tips are going to be news is number one. Try to limit the amount and the sources of news that you are taking in. So just take notice of how it makes you feel. If you're feeling stressed and anxious, then maybe reduce that amount of news that you're seeing. You're going to find out if something big is going on through your own connections, your family, friends, that sort of thing. My heart goes out to Halifax, Nova Scotia, all of the people in Nova Scotia. I'm done with news for a little while, but guys know I'm thinking of you. Next tip for mental health, routine. Some of us are working, some of us aren't working, but sticking to a routine is still really important to keep your mental health going really well. So set an alarm, have breakfast, have a shower, those sort of things. If you are working and you're missing your commute, do a pretend commute, get yourself ready, go out, walk around the block, maybe a couple of blocks, come back in, settle in for the day, just as you would do at the office. Third tip, explore a variety of ways to relax. So if you can manage to relax, you can bring your heart rate down, you can bring your blood pressure down as well, and it also improves breathing. So maybe try some meditation, try some mindful breathing, yoga, take up cooking or baking. We all kind of have to do some cooking now, don't we? Restaurants and everything seem to be closed except for takeout. Journaling, painting, taking up some sort of hobby can really help relax and help the mental health as well. Staying active, not only is it a benefit for our physical health, but it also helps with stress and anxiety. So the endorphins that are released once you finish working out or some sort of exercise actually help you get into a more relaxed state when you're finished. So you feel more calm and focused. And lastly, practicing some, I guess, deeper breathing or focused breathing. There's a really cool GIF if anyone has seen it, and it's like a ball and it expands and then it contracts, and it takes about 4 seconds. So you girls want to do a little breathing with me? So we're going to inhale for 4 and then let it out. Yeah, and one more time, in and out. Also really helps when you're doing Facebook Live videos.
Indeed, indeed. Anna, we were hoping that you could party.
Uh-oh. Can't hear you.
Hi there.
She's back.
Okay. So my sister-in-law did something super creative, and she signed up to foster puppies. You know, the kids got on board and they went through the process, and now they have 2 puppies for 6 to 8 weeks. And, you know, it's not for everybody, but what a great way to think out of the box and do something to bring joy during this really challenging time. You know, Anna, we were hoping you could walk us through some stretches because my muscles are tight. Working from this dining room table or desk may not have the ergonomics of a regular office setup. So, you know, it's starting to impact this physique that I've been working on. Do you have some suggestions for us?
Yes, 100%. So I'll take you through some more upper body sort of desk-size stretches that I do when I'm working from my laptop that really help. So starting with neck, guys, let's do a few neck rolls. So from your ear, and you're going to come forward to your other shoulder to ear and just do forward rolls and see how that sort of loosens everything up.
It feels really good, actually.
And then we can do a couple of resistance ones. So if you take your hands, clasp them in front, and you're going to push your hands towards your forehead and your forehead towards your hands, and just feel a little bit of resistance there. You feel that down the back. And then you can do a side one. So your head's going that way, your hand is pushing that way. Feel it all down your neck there. And just experiment with the angles. So just go on a 45-degree angle and notice how that changes things. And then switch sides. So again, give a little resistance with your hand, your head going that way. And just experiment with the angles a little bit. And feel all down the back of your neck there. Another one I really love are shoulder shrugs. So the ups and downs, up and down. And then the backward circles are really good for opening up your chest, especially if you are hunkered down over a laptop or a computer all day. Nice big circles. And then another one is a shoulder pull. So you just pull your arm across your body. And tangle up my earphones here. Should feel a stretch all through your shoulder there and even the top of your back. Oh yeah, you got it there, Holly. Giant muscles. And the other arm. And then this one is one of my favorites I like to do in sessions with our flighties. Put your hands on your shoulders. This one's called the funky chicken. So you're gonna bring your elbows together at the front and then open up. So it's another really good chest opener. And hold it open. And then you can speed it up, take it to the dance floor maybe. Another good one to get some of your lats and your sides, it's the apple picker. So you're gonna go up and stretch over, pick an apple at the top and bring it down. And then the other side, go up, tip a little bit, feel the stretch all through there and bring it down. One more each of those. And one more apple for the basket. Another one you can do from sitting or standing. If you're in a desk chair, this is really good. You take your hand and you go to the opposite top of the chair or even your shoulder if you need to, and just give a bit of a twist. And this is a torso twist. And again, feel it all through the side or your lats. And then go to the other side as well. If you're on the floor, it's a bit of a yoga move too. You can get your knees involved. And then for all my carpal tunnel guys, let's do some wrist twirls. Can you do them together? Can you go one at a time, opposites? And then really good ones too. So feel the stretch all under here. So really good if you suffer from any sort of carpal tunnel, just to keep the hands nice and loose. And then you want to switch over. And then one of my favorites too is just hip circles. It just opens up everything. So you go around. Don't forget to switch directions. Creak, creak, creak. And then the last one I'll show you, it's hard to see, but you can listen to the cues. If you just stick your foot out, you can do it from standing or sitting, and dig your heel into the ground and point your toes up, and you can bend down and you'll feel even more of a stretch on your hamstring behind your knee there. And then switch feet. So dig your heel into the ground, point your toe up towards your face and push down. Top to bottom, those are the stretches for today.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us today, Anna. Great tips on nutrition and staying healthy while we are out of our regular routines. I kind of keep hearing about this quarantine 15, and I will speak for Raquel here with both of us measuring in under 5'2", that we really need to do our best to avoid that. We don't really have anywhere to stick it. And I surely cannot hide it wearing this outfit next week. That's not possible. So we will be joined by Rhea and Alana from the Planetara Foundation to talk about their incredible global initiatives. Stay healthy, everyone, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Woo.